Hi, today we're in Powhatan County, Virginia. We're at Castlemont Farms. I'm here with Mr. Bill Cox. Bill and India Cox own and operate this operation. Bill, thank you for letting us come out today.
It's our pleasure, Chris. Good to see you.
Thank you, Bill. You've got you're not a huge operation, but you're very you've got a lot of production, a lot of tomatoes, peppers, just a lot of different products. What kind of tips can you give to the home gardener, that some of the things that you've learned over the years that might help them in their production?
First and foremost, our soil test. We run a lot of soil tests because we want to know where we are and what is the condition of our soil. So that's the first thing I would do.
Sure.
The second thing I would do is move to a organic fertilizer from a commercial fertilizer. Commercial fertilizers are water soluble. They feed the plant. Organic fertilizers feed the soil, which feeds the plant. And so that tends to give us, we think, a better tasting vegetable as a result of that. So
Sure.
Soil test, soil conditioning, and the last thing is that we do, and a home gardener can do even easier than us, is special care for the variety of the vegetable that they're growing. Stay away from the hybrids. Go to the heirlooms. The heirlooms are heirlooms because someone saved them, and almost always save them because they taste great.
Well, let's go look at some of your more mature tomatoes, right?
Yeah, let's go out to the high tunnel.
All right. I can see you've got a lot of tomatoes here. I can already see a lot of different varieties, and that's what you talked about, a lot of different varieties, and especially for taste, which is very important for you all as you're selling your product, right?
Well, our farm really is built on taste. That's what we grow and that's what we sell. For instance, this was a new tomato last year. This is called Sweet Aperitif, which is a little bitty red grape tomato, which, as my wife India would say, will change your world.
Oh,
it is so sweet, it is so good. Over here we have large, big slicing brandy wines, and it goes on. There are 12 different varieties in here with 4 different colors.
I got you. That's awesome. I know India handles a lot of the marketing of this whole operation, and you all go to a lot of farmers markets. What's a day like in a farmer's market, or going to a farmer's market?
Well, first of all, we've got to get the produce ready to go to the market. So it'll come out of here.
Okay.
If it's a Saturday market, we'll be picking late Friday afternoon.
Okay.
We'll store it in one of our cool rooms. Tomatoes go in a cool room at 68 degrees. There's a reason for that, okay? That will allow that tomato to slowly ripen a little bit more and won't spoil it.
Okay.
If you take a tomato and you put it less than 59 degrees, you'll destroy the taste and it'll become mealy. We sell to farmers markets and restaurants. Saturday, Sunday, Monday produce goes to our restaurants on Tuesday. Tuesday and Wednesday produce goes to our Thursday farmers market, and Thursday and Friday produce goes to our Saturday's farmers market.
Okay.
Now, it never works quite that smoothly, okay, but that's the intent. But it's to keep things moving so they're at the peak of the ripeness and the peak of the flavor.
Well, Bill, you certainly have a large variety of things that you grow, a lot of products. Tell us what you're growing here.
Well, here we are in the blueberries, just wonderful, wonderful, succulent blueberries.
Yeah, they're great.
We've actually got 6 different varieties here because they're sequential. First ones will come in, then the second ones, and then the third ones. We'll be eating this in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
And this is breakfast very shortly.
So you always need something for the farmer's market.
Well, and the farmer's market runs from May through October, so we have to have different crops to cover all of the seasons. The blueberries will come in June, they'll be gone by the 1st of August. So there's a continual succession of different varieties. And you know, here comes India with some wonderful looking mushrooms.
Mushrooms, wow. That's great. Oh, look at those.
These are forest-grown Shiitake mushrooms. These are destined for one of the finer restaurants in the Richmond area.
Oh, that is great.
But this is the closest thing to a wild mushroom you can get from a farm.
Wow. So this is really a variety of things you grow.
It is.
Yeah.
From here we've got, we were planting sweet potatoes yesterday. Our fingerling potatoes are due in 2 weeks. When the blueberries get ripe, we will then have some blackberries. So it just goes on and it goes on and it goes on.
There you go. Well, thank you so much for letting us come out to the farm today and see all the things that you're growing, doing such a great job. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. We're having a lot of fun.
Well, for more information about farmers markets or any of the production of these crops, please contact your local county extension office and talk to a master gardener. And remember, visit your local farmers market. For From the Ground Up, I'm Chris Mullins. We'll see you next time.
From the Ground Up is presented with the generous advice and assistance of Virginia Cooperative Extension. Visit their website at ext.vt.edu.